What is up, guys? It's Bane here, but bringing you guys a gameplay commentary today. And today I have for you guys the first episode of my 100 plus pistol series, and you're going to be seeing the 5.7. But just before I get to the gameplay, guys, this video is actually going to be put on not only my own channel, Baynehd, but it's actually going to be put on tgnm Productions, which is my clan channel. We are getting started, and we are getting rolling, guys, and I'm actually the co-leader of the #1 score per minute clan in the world. And we're going to have lots of great, diverse YouTubers that are going to put some great content on that channel. That link will be in the description. If you guys just could subscribe to that channel, that would be amazing. And if you do, definitely put a comment section in the, comment section below. But getting into the gameplay, guys, I'm using the 5.7. We are on the map Hijacked. And I'm going to be talking about the gameplay, and I'm also going to be talking about how you can utilize pistols to the maximum in this game, how you can be the best pistoler around town. And pistols, I guess you could use pistols in two ways. The first way, you guys can use pistols as a primary weapon, the next way as a secondary weapon. And I mean, if you think of it logically, pistols should not be able to be used as a primary weapon, but Black Ops 2 makes them so that they can. They kind of made them a bit too much OP in this game. If you ask me, pistols should be like a last second kind of like kill shot, but I mean, in this game, they made a few pistols worth actually using as a primary. And so I guess that's what I'll talk about first. The first thing is how to use pistols as a primary. There's only a few pistols that I would even think of using as a primary, and the 5.7 I think is the best overall pistol because its damage rate is just so huge. I mean, it literally is a 3 to 4 bullet kill, basically at any range. Its accuracy is just on par. It has like no recoil, as you guys see. I mean, if you have a really good trigger finger, as you see there, I'm just absolutely destroying these dumpsters. I get shot right there. But in this gameplay, I had a lot of deaths at the beginning of the gameplay, but I only had around 3 deaths to end the game in the last 7 minutes. So I think this is a really good gameplay, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. I actually end up with 138 kills, which is quite a few with the pistol, and I got that cyborg camo slapped on, but that's a little off topic. So the 5.7 I think is the best overall pistol, and why I think that is because of the reasons I just said. That's why it can be used as a primary, because you can really hit guys from long range as well as close range. Its damage is like the same as a primary, and it has no recoil. So for that, guys, you should really try the 5.7 if you're bored and you have nothing to do, or you're trying to get diamond pistols. The 5.7 is a great weapon to use as a primary. It's actually it's overpowered. I'll just put it that way. And you guys should try it out. Another weapon I would use as a secondary is the TAC-45, which is basically identical to the 5.7. The only difference is I think the TAC-45 has slightly more damage, but has more recoil. So if you could control the TAC-45, then you're looking good. But the thing about the TAC-45 is, the recoil makes it so it's not as much of a long-distance pistol. But if you can get into a map like Hijacked or Cargo or something, the TAC-45 is a really good pistol, and I highly suggest using that too. Those would be the only two pistols I would use as primaries. The Executioner kind of blows as a primary. B23R cannot get anybody long range. Cat-40 cannot get anyone long range, although the Cat-40 destroys people at close range. But for a primary weapon, I would use a weapon like the TAC-45 or the 5.7. So if you're going to use pistols as secondaries, guys. Now, just to go over quickly, there was a host migration right here, so it's going to kind of mess up the middle of the gameplay. You guys are probably going to skip it a tiny bit, but there you go. As a secondary, I feel as though the Cat-40 and the B23R have been patched, alright? So after the latest patch, the Cat-45, the B23R have been patched, which made them a lot worse. But if you're talking about a secondary weapon, the Cat-40 has a very high fire rate, and I think it's a really good weapon to get that kill, as well as the B23R is only 1 or 2 bursts from close range. And I would probably use the B23R and the Cat-40 over the 5.7 and TAC-45 as a secondary weapon. So if you ask me, guys, I feel as though the TAC-45 and the 5.7 would be used as primaries, and I feel that I guess you could say the B23R and the Cat-40 would be the best secondaries. That's my opinion. The Executioner kind of blows, but it's like a shotgun, I guess you could say, and only use it as a secondary, and only use it in really close quarters, maybe like Hijacked in like the little buildings on the sides. I wouldn't really suggest using it in any other map, maybe Cargo, if you really stick to the close quarters, but really the Executioner is not a very good weapon. So that's kind of my tips on pistols, guys. And I guess the class I was using, I'm trying to think right now. I was definitely using 2 attachments on it as a primary. If I were to use it as a secondary, I would use 1 attachment. As a primary, I would definitely suggest using long barrel and fast mag. And as a secondary, I would probably use long barrel. And that goes for any pistol. And I think some perks if you want to use it as a primary, guys. Hardline, flak jacket, and scavenger is a must when you use the pistol as a primary because it really unloads ammo at a very high rate. And it really doesn't have much ammo to begin with, so you need scavenger. And maybe I'd even throw a tactical mask on there. And something I like to do when I use primaries, pistols as a primaries, is I love to throw on a stun grenade, and you can really use those to your advantage. And that's basically what I would use for a class. You could also throw on toughness and scavenger, and then take off flak jacket. It's all preference, guys. And so that's kind of the class loadout. And if you guys enjoyed this series 100 plus with every pistol, then it would really mean a lot if you guys slapped on a like to this video. Every like goes a long way. And I'm probably going to go for more pistols. I'm definitely going to get all 5 of these pistols done within the next couple of weeks. I think you guys really enjoy this gameplay. It's kind of something new, something that a lot of YouTubers haven't gone. And I'm going to try and get some even better gameplays with the pistols. I mean, 138 kills is a lot of kills, but I feel like I can do even better. I only tried a few times, and I'm uploading this video for you guys. And I'm even going to go for the Executioner as 100 plus, and that's going to be very hard gameplay, guys. So if you enjoyed this gameplay, definitely give it a like, and definitely check out tgnm Productions. If you're from tgnm Productions, definitely check out my channel, guys. I post the highest scoring gameplays, and I also play with all of my subscribers who are following me on Twitter. So guys, that's it for me, and peace out.